Welcome back. You know, we haven't really had a chance to tell you about us. This is Privilege Card, and I'd like to let you know that what we plan to do in the future is give you an awful lot of ideas of how you can make your life more enriched and more full while living here in the Philippines. I came back after many years in the States because I really found that this is the place to retire to. It's really fun here. It is a country that respects people over 60, that's for sure, right?
But you know, here you have a support system.
Yeah, that's
You've
true.
got your family, your friends. If you get sick, you know you can count on people.
That's for
It's
sure.
very hard to be sick abroad.
That's true. And we also have a wonderful thing called a senior card that lets us
Yeah.
enjoy life very fully here in the Philippines.
Definitely more benefits to it than anywhere else that I know.
I know.
Okay.
So we'll put up with the traffic a little while longer, Bobby. One of the things I do want to talk about is our health and wellness situation here. Did you know that people are coming back to really help all of the country? And one of these people is Dr. Norman San Agustin, who has come back from the United States after many years in New Jersey. And he's come back and he's opened something called the Asian Breast Center. And he has a fabulous promise to make.
Well, I was at the opening.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
a great place.
Yeah.
I mean, to begin with, it's quite accessible.
Yes.
And the equipment is really top rate. Having breast cancer is something, a lot of women go through it, you know. And,
But there are men too who have breast cancer, and we have to
Really?
remember. Oh yes.
How do I find out?
Aha, there. You should go see
Okay.
Dr. Norman.
Yeah.
But the main promise is that we as women or men never have to die of breast cancer again. That's incredible. That's the first promise of cancer eradication ever that I've heard. And if we can start with that, we start with something really
Well, I've had some first-hand experience with
I
cancer
know.
nowadays, so I have a lot of questions for him.
You know, Norman is like one of these wonderful men over 60 come back to the Philippines and contributed in a major way. I think there's a lot of people like that in the country, don't you?
Yes, actually, you know, this is purely anecdotal, but I've heard of a lot of people coming from abroad. At least I know of 2 people in the States, in New York, who actually coming to the Philippines for cancer treatment.
Yeah.
Because in many ways, it seems like Filipino doctors are
Yes.
ahead. It may be good or bad, but they don't have a regulatory authority that will take years
Yes.
to
Yes.
examine a product and give its approval. So there are some cases where the medications are already available here, but not available in the United States.
We should make sure that we present some of these, as well as alternative medicine, which
Yeah.
is something that we should be looking at. There is a lot going on here
Yes.
in that way. And in fact, when you think about alternative medicine, there's alternative lifestyle foods that we should be thinking
Yeah.
besides coffee. Maybe we can ask somebody about, you know, our organic
Yeah.
teas and things like that, and what it can do to help us
help
get
you.
over our
Right.
illnesses, you know. And again, maybe our friends from Gourmet.
Yeah, I have asked, how does it become organic?
Yeah, that's true.
one thing I'd like to know.
Organic is
So,
more expensive
What
because
is the added benefit? Those would be my questions to these people.
Well,
and what about those people who
vegetables.
can't afford organic? Or
they're the
have
ones-
no access to
they're
organic?
the ones who can. If you have a little 1-foot square,
Oh, okay.
you know, garden, and raise all the things for, well,
Okay,
like,
well, that never enters my mind. 'Cause
Yeah.
Number 1, I don't have a green thumb.
Yeah.
And number 2, I look at a plot of land and say, yeah, and then go.
but let's see. Maybe we can start a little garden and see how it goes.
I look
Okay?
at your garden.
All right. Hey, I like that. It would be great.
Okay.
And there's a lot of botanists here in the Philippines that we should talk to, you know, and bring them on because they've got great things to share with us. In fact, there are a lot of older people who can share things, and I'd like to start something. I think we should nominate, I don't know, let's call them silver foxes. Well, what would the qualifications be for a silver fox?
At least 60 years. 60 years
Yeah,
or
that's
older,
good.
you know.
Okay.
Someone who can contribute.
Yeah.
Someone who has a joie de vivre.
That's right.
Alone.
I'd
Who has
like-
an appetite for life.
Right. I'd like to see someone who is mentoring younger people in the country, maybe how they work with their own children and grandchildren, because
Yeah.
that's generational. And I don't know, if we can get them to be the role models in this country, it would be really super.
Yeah, I'd like
do
to
that.
see some people who can basically show us that, you know, just because you've reached a certain number, life has not ended.
Okay, I'm with you on that. So if you have a person that you'd like to nominate for Silver Fox,
Yep.
let us know. Otherwise we'll continue to bring you some of those ourselves.
Okay.
All right.